here tonight against Jerry Peñalosa. Height and reach, definitely.
A feast on lefties.
He likes to fight lefties. In fact, Freddie Roach, his trainer, told me this morning, he said he killed.
And the potential for a very accurate right hook.
Joe,
and the other is going to take a pretty big drop. So a risk-reward fight.
And if that is the case with Peñalosa, I think it would surprise people if he really does years ago to retire.
And of course, Rich, the extra motivation that they come into. Straight lefts.
Martinez looking to pick up the pace here a little bit. Rather ugly to watch, but with these two, that's kind of doubtful.
That was a nice straight left hand from Peñalosa.
That was the cleanest punch of the round, and he's looking to get real aggressive now after it. That's the strength of
corner of Peñalosa. Oh, and that left hand does damage.
3, 4. That was a beauty, and that was a
bait you in. How you feeling? When you make him miss. Don't just, he's the southpaw just like you.
All right, Peñalosa just landed a left hand moments before he was able to land the knockdown blow. There you see the left hand. That wobbled him a bit. And then that straight left hand. And look at that left knee. You see it just crumple underneath. Peñalosa, who was very aggressive in his last fight, comes out aggressive here.
Big start to the evening for Peñalosa. Freddie Roach said that technically speaking, Peñalosa is the best of the Philippines.
Entertaining, more energetic fighter in the ring now. He was very aggressive in that last fight that he had, and he started.
Stunned in the final minute of that first round.
The Filipino fighters are really making their mark tremendously, led by Pacquiao. And here he comes again.
It's a good combination. He went right hooks. Right hand to the body. Left hand upstairs from Martinez.
I thought that was very good recuperative powers by Martinez in the first round, Joe, because when he went down, I mean, the way his leg crumpled.
He had the wet noodle leg, and now he's sturdy. Not a bad round at all.
A skilled fighter. And he's a clever guy.
With a lot of career momentum. Once in Thailand, fighting for the belt yet again.
First 4 rounds, and still came back to win that fight on a KO.
Much better second round for Wei. Had a lot on his mind, and of course Peñalosa, the roommate and best friend of Pacquiao, so a shared experience in the ring.
Well, that's exactly right, Joe, because, you know, he is very patient, he's very relaxed in the ring, and that southpaw against southpaw matchup, the better jab.
Peñalosa, Martinez coming to the end of round number 3.
Quick left hand from Peñalosa.
Something we will be monitoring right now, the right eye of Mauricio Martinez. As you heard from Francisco Guzman in his corner, they like the work they got with the left hand. We'll see if Martinez can go back to it here. Closing the distance a little bit here now on the inside, both men. And the uppercut works for Peñalosa and then fires off a straight left. One low blow before that right.
Now the fighters are throwing punches, I think, that are loaded with some power.
That steals the show. 2 veterans, 2 guys that are hungry, 2 guys that need it, and they have a lot of skill. Good right hook from Peñalosa. Uppercut combination and a left hand puts down Martinez again.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Let's see if he can get after it now. Over a minute to go in round 4. Peñalosa on the attack.
Tremendous showing from Peñalosa. And the troubling thing for Martinez is, although he's landed clean punches, he hasn't shown that he can hurt Peñalosa in the same fashion.
Trying to survive. He's been on the floor twice so far.
But he doesn't want to keep exchanging 10-8 rounds against him for 10-9 rounds that he wins.
Martinez is a quick healer.
100-round mark in the career of Jerry Peñalosa.
That's experience, Rich. You can see the blood now streaming down the right side of the face of Martinez.
The uppercut. Throw the uppercut. The punch is inside. You got to throw. You're okay. Don't just stand there. If you stand there, he's going to hit you. You got to move.
And once again.
Yeah, another clean knockdown by Peñalosa, who was throwing a good flurry of punches. He came forward. He was leaning into the punches. He drove them back and then landed the clean left hand. And again, that left leg just gave way. There you see it crumple just like almost in half.
Working on in the wild card gym, the ability to power punch. There was a lot of talk about Martinez being a naturally bigger man, and how would that play a role in this fight? Peñalosa is punching like the bigger man.
And you just look at the two. Martinez said he was very hopeful of emulating his uncle, the great Ismael Laguna, and winning 2 world championships. Martinez has 1. He says he sees Ismael Laguna all the time, almost every day. Monitors his progress closely.
He has to overcome the 2 deficits caused in the first and 4th round by the knockdown scored by Peñalosa. Oh, that was a good right hand after coming through with the left hand that missed, and then the body shot and the uppercut. And falling in.
They asked for more movement from Martinez, and he tried to give that to him early.
Now back to the legs for Martinez. Good work with the jab. But another solid round for the Filipino.
Again, the punching power of Peñalosa evident in that last round. And that one that was on the top of the head, but then Mauricio Martinez.
He's getting worn down.
Yeah, he did look to me to be a little bit jaded as he walked back to that corner.
Martinez still throwing. Peñalosa picking his spots in between. Thought about the uppercut there.
Martinez is skilled at bending at the waist. He's not a guy who necessarily is going to dance around the ring and give you a lot of movement that way, but it hasn't worked for him tonight. And normally he's able to get away from punches. Even
Martinez thought he would be facing. Peñalosa looks sharp tonight.
Look at that combination. Four
punch combination, then goes back to the left hand. Misses with the right hook, just glancing.
He was hopeful of doing that, but Marquez stated.
Marquez, one of the pound-for-pound elites, and he has called that bantamweight division home in recent years.
Martinez active in this round. He really manages to get himself back together. It's amazing. I think Martinez won this round. Tonight is look at the sharp. This is what we're talking about. The sharpness.
Martinez, but Peñalosa has the 2 knockdowns. So
round, but probably not. He has won at least a couple of rounds. The 3rd round was very close and could have gone either way. But I gave that last round to Martinez, and he started
exaggerated when you see it in the ring.
And Martinez now 4th.
Combination from Martinez. Return fire came in the form of a right hand from Peñalosa. That cut on the right eye opened up in the 3rd round. Nice jab from Peñalosa.
Notice Martinez getting some jump back in his legs now.
No doubt.
Up on his toes again.
Peñalosa and Martinez through 7 solid rounds.
That's the way. We can do this. Use faster hands. Make sure you touch him. He's only looking for 1 shot. Come on, don't fall asleep. This is your fight.
They're trailing in this fight, and they're running out of time. This is not a 12-rounder, but he still has the ability.
And Martinez simply walks away.
He got his shoulder up.
Has slowed a bit here in this 8th round.
Game, and I think putting on a terrific show.
Well, the expectations after the first 7 rounds were so. Which way you see this 8th round leaning, Rich?
To Peñalosa, although I thought the first 30 seconds were very...
Saving his outburst until the final minute of this 8th round. Oh, very well. Another left hand behind the jab.
Well, I don't believe it is the last round coming up.
It appeared as though the fight may be over after that epic 9th round. And that had a great effect on the 10th
round fast.
How can you not be? It has been sensational. And there's a left hand that wobbles the legs. And now Peñalosa jumps on him. He's got 2 minutes to work here in the 9th round.
And he's coming with a flurry of punches.
Left hand again, Rich. It's been there all night. This fight will be better. Take a look back, Rich.
Peñalosa, you could see, he was driving it forward the last half of that last round. He wobbled him badly with that straight left hand. That was the key punch tonight, the left cross of Peñalosa. Now watch, it's just going to be a high volume of punches. As he's going to work, he's looking for the finisher. And Jerry was going to prove in this fight that now he's definitely a good finisher. And again, he finishes him off with the left hand. That thing was it was a thing of beauty tonight, Joe. The straight left hands of Jerry Peñalosa. Left crosses out of that southpaw stance. And yes, he said it, I love fighting southpaws, and he proved it again tonight.
Says he feels like a new man. Now at 1, Freddie and Manny.
By way of knockout, Jerry Peñalosa.